Always been of the opinion of pro both. I think it's only really when you're plunged into the situation where you have two lives that are so precious to you, that you have to take into account two lives that have been specially made, specially created, and something that matters so much to you. There probably was a mix of emotions. There was emotion of excitement, there was emotion of anticipation, and yet there was an emotion that would have brought upon me that there was going to be a greater responsibility for my wife and I together. But because it was something that my wife and I planned, we were excited and in some ways perhaps scared, because we didn't know what to expect. It was our first time to be blessed with a child. It was actually during a routine visit that we had up to the hospital, an appointment my wife had, and we found out during tests that were done and a routine check on her. And it was something that perhaps alarmed us at the start, because especially for myself it was going to be a greater responsibility now, because not only were we waiting on the safe arrival of a newborn baby, but now my wife's health was also at risk. There would have been a lot of different feelings that we would have encountered during the process because of the difficulties that was involved in the pregnancy. There was times where we were just wondering what the next stage was going to take us to. But then again, at the end, we knew that there was going to be the precious gift of a baby, which was very special to us, which I think kept our focus along the journey, even through the lows and the highs of the pregnancy. But it was just added responsibilities, added pressures, keeping a full-time job going, and also making sure that the welfare and the care of my wife was well looked after. The road that you travel during a pregnancy, you don't know what to expect in it, especially when it's your first time with yourself and your wife. And the road that we found ourselves on was quite a difficult road, but our faith was a real blessing to us. The family and church that surrounded us and covered us in prayer was a great help, and that really brought us through that. But for maybe someone who doesn't have a faith, don't be afraid to ask for help from family, from friends, from whoever, because you're in a situation where both lives do matter, but also the life of the dad matters as well. So never be afraid to ask for help, and don't try and do that alone.